Hello, this is Mark. This is part of a series I've made called Sleep with Mark. If you ever want more, you can just search for that name and you'll find the rest waiting. Perhaps a way begins to take shape now, soft in outline, gentle in presence, appearing just enough to welcome you forward into the night. The air may carry a coolness, a freshness that belongs here, brushing across your skin with the ease of something natural. And you might notice your breath joining that ease. And you may allow each exhale to carry you towards calm. Above, the sky may stretch vast and open, scattered with points of light that resemble seeds of stillness, each one resting as though planted in the dark, a quiet garden of the night. Some may appear like dew that lingers above rather than below, each drop suspended in silence, glistening with its own patient glow. And as you breathe beneath them, you may notice a calm settling into your chest, matching the slow patience of those lights. Beneath you, the ground could feel steady, perhaps a softness of moss, the firmness of earth or stone, textures that greet each step kindly. And you may welcome an easier pace within yourself. Your body can just soften into the sense of just being here. Shapes could begin to form around you, the leaning of tall trees, and the presence of grasses swaying close to the soil, a shimmer in the distance that could belong to the water, each arriving gently, each carrying its own quiet. And somewhere inside, a story may be stirring, the tale of a land where time itself seems to pause. And the thought alone may feel like a glow in the mind, needing nothing more than just to be allowed. And you might sense the way ahead suggesting itself, each step just flowing comfortably into the next. The night may feel generous in its offerings, scents that drift and mingle, green, cool, perhaps faintly sweet. And the body often knows how to receive those scents with ease. Breath may move freely, awareness may soften, space may widen, and within that widening, a readiness could begin to grow, a readiness that belongs to rest, to stillness, to quiet. And you can just allow yourself to lean towards that readiness now. The way may seem broader as you continue. Stones touched with silver light, branches stirred by a gentle breeze that hushes as it passes. Each detail part of the invitation. And as the night gathers around you, you might feel how the journey itself carries you inward, kindly, steadily, towards the land where time stands still, and you can allow this journey to begin in whatever way suits you best, comfortably, and as the way continues, the ground may begin to slope, gently, steadily, as though leading you towards a quieter place within the night. You may notice the air softening even more here, cool in a way that soothes, settling against your skin like a calm hand resting in kindness. You can let your breath ease with that same softness. Each inhale may feel like a gift drawn from the still air itself. The shapes around you could widen now, hillsides opening to reveal a valley that rests deeply in itself, a cradle of earth where sound seems to arrive more slowly, where even movement feels hushed. Perhaps you hear a faint murmur of grasses brushing one another, or the distant call of a night bird, each sound belonging so completely to this valley, so completely that it feels like part of its silence. You may notice your thoughts quietening in their own way, like ripples finding a still surface. The ground may feel more even beneath your steps here, as though the valley itself is guiding you gently across. And with each step, a sense of balance may settle more fully into your body. Trees may line the edges, their trunks standing calm, their leaves breathing with the breeze in a way that feels measured and kind. Above them, the night sky may appear broader still. Stars like seeds of stillness sown across the darkness, resting in patient glow. You may allow yourself to feel part of this wider stillness. You might notice how it welcomes you without asking. The valley could seem endless in its embrace, just a kind of continuity, a sense that time here prefers just to linger in silence. Perhaps there's a fragrance carried gently through the air, wild flowers hidden in shadow, the mineral scent of stone cooling in the night, a sweetness that drifts without needing to be named, and you can allow your senses to follow whichever details they choose, each one carrying you into deeper quiet. And as you continue, the presence of the valley may become part of you, its steadiness echoing in your chest, its calm flowing into your breath, its spaciousness settling in your mind. And you may already feel the valley resting through you, as though you too belong to its stillness. As the valley opens wider, you may begin to sense the presence of water nearby, a sound that drifts through the air, simply continuous like breath moving through the earth itself. And perhaps the river comes into view, its surface carrying reflections of the night sky, stars shimmering like drops of silver laid upon the water. Each glimmer resting, each ripple widening softly, together forming a surface that feels alive and still at once. You might notice your own breathing moving the same gentle rhythm. Each inhale may rise like a ripple, each exhale settling like still water. The river seems to move forward, yet every part of it seems content to remain where it is. A flow where the movement feels like rest in motion. You may find yourself pausing at its edge, drawn by the way the sound fills the valley with calm. The hush of the water touching stone, the soft swirl around a bend, the deep quiet between each note, all of it weaving together into a kind of music of stillness. You can allow that sound to drift into you, soothing the mind as naturally as water smooths a stone. The air here may feel cooler, tinged with the scent of riverbanks, damp earth, wild mint, the freshness of flowing water. Each breath taken here could feel like a sip of quiet refreshment, a taste of timelessness. Perhaps you're your attention lingers on the way the river reflects the stars above. A sky both above and below, as though the night itself has doubled in presence, just holding you in its embrace. And you might notice a deepening of calm as your awareness settles into that reflection. And as you follow the flow with your eyes or your thoughts, it may feel as though the river is guiding you, inviting you to drift alongside with it. Every bend in its course suggests a path that leads further inward, further into the land where time rests. You may sense that this water has always been here, flowing, circling, offering calm to everything it touches. A reminder that stillness can live inside movement. And in pausing by its edge, you too may feel that balance, still and moving, quiet and alive, present and endless. You can allow yourself to linger here by the river, resting in its timeless flow. As you follow the river's quiet course, you may notice a clearing opening nearby, a space that feels set apart, as though it's been waiting for you. Within this space, there may be a simple stone bench, its surface cool in the night air, its form shaped by weather and years, carrying the patience of time itself. You can choose to pause here, allowing your body to rest. The bench may feel smooth in places, textured in others, stone holding the memory of countless seasons. And as you settle, your muscles may loosen, your shoulders easing, your spine finding comfort in the support. You might notice how natural it feels to let your weight be carried by something steady. All around, the sounds of the valley can continue. The river flowing softly nearby, the whisper of grasses, the quiet murmur of air moving through leaves. Each sound weaving into a gentle background, a lullaby of the land. Above, the sky still glimmers. Stars like seeds scattered generously across the dark, some reflected in the river's surface, others shining directly above you, as if to remind you of vastness and of stillness within that vastness. You may allow your gaze or even just your inner sense of seeing to rest upon those lights. The coolness of stone against your skin may bring clarity, a groundedness that belongs right here and right now. Every breath drawn here can feel supported by earth, by stone, by sky. Perhaps you notice the way the bench seems to listen. It's silent and steady, its presence unwavering, as though the bench has always been here, holding space for any traveller who chooses to pause. And you can allow that same steadiness to echo within yourself. And sitting here on this bench as you can in your mind's eye, you may feel both rooted and spacious, like the valley holding you, like the stars widening above you, like the river continuing beside you. Every detail, stone, air, water, sky, may feel joined together in quiet harmony, and you, resting here, belong to that harmony too, and you might sense your own stillness deepening as naturally as the night around you. And when you are ready, the journey can gently continue, carrying with it the calm that's gathered on this stone bench into the deeper quiet that waits ahead. As you rise again from the stone bench, the path may guide you gently forward, and the air itself seems to welcome you. Here, the air can feel different, not only cool, not only soft, but steady, as though every breath belongs to this land of stillness. You may notice how natural it feels to let your chest move with that steadiness. Each exhale can lengthen, each inhale arriving as if offered to you. The world around you may feel hushed, as though every sound has agreed to soften more. The distant river quieter now, the grasses brushing more faintly, even the wings of night creatures moving with a gentler rhythm. And within this quiet, the air can seem almost alive, carrying a presence that surrounds and supports you. Perhaps you sense it as a touch upon your skin, perhaps as a spaciousness around your body, perhaps as a subtle hum that you feel more than you can hear, however it arrives. It may feel as though the air is keeping you company, and you can allow your whole body to rest The stillness of the air doesn't hold you tightly, it embraces you lightly, openly, just like a wide field that welcomes every breeze and still remains calm at its core. As you breathe here, thoughts may seem to drift further apart, like clouds widening across a vast sky, leaving stretches of open blue between them. You might notice how this space in the air creates space within your mind, and with that space a gentle ease can flow in. Ease in your chest, ease in your thoughts, ease in your whole being. Perhaps the air even carries a fragrance here, faintly floral or green and fresh, or simply the clear scent of night itself. Each breath you draw could feel like a soft offering, a gift of stillness carried into you. And you may let that stillness linger with each breath, standing, walking, pausing. Whatever form this moment takes, the air can continue to surround you, just resting alongside you. And as you remain in its presence, you may feel how stillness itself is always near, waiting only for your awareness to join it. You can allow this still air to carry you even deeper into quiet. As you walk further, the valley may open once more, and within that valley, the sky above seems to widen even more in response. Here, the night can feel vast, an expanse stretching beyond measure, yet gentle in the way it leans over you. You might allow your gaze or simply your awareness to lift towards that openness now. Stars scatter themselves across the dark, like seeds of stillness planted in endless soil, each one glimmering with quiet patience. Some brighter, some softer, all belonging to the same wide canvas. You may notice how each star carries its own calm, and together they weave a field of rest. The longer you linger with them, the more the sky seems to invite you inward, as though time itself enjoys waiting here, in a hushed kind of slow kind of way, where the air feels lighter, the ground steady beneath you, and above, the heavens can keep watch, just with measure, without effort, just easy, and perhaps you You notice the constellations forming gentle shapes. A curve of light that could be a bow, a cluster that could resemble a path of jewels, a line that could be a bridge between worlds. Whatever forms appear to you, they may feel like companions for this journey, guides that point not forward or back, but just gently deeper into rest. You might sense your thoughts softening here, as though opening to the same wide space. And in that opening, a quiet reassurance may arrive, the kind that just sits, the kind that feels eternal. The sky itself can seem to breathe with you, each inhale drawing its vastness in, each exhale dissolving into its depth, and you can let your whole body being able to expand into that spaciousness. The longer you rest beneath this waiting sky, the more it can feel as though you're part of it. Your body small yet complete, your breath brief yet eternal, your presence unique yet fully home. The stars above, the earth below, the air around, all of it joining in quiet harmony. And within that harmony, you may feel a deeper settling, a readiness for the journey still to come, when you can allow this vast waiting sky to carry you even further into deep, calm rest. And as the sky continues to watch over you, the path may lead towards a sheltered space, a gentle hollow in the land that just feels shaped for rest. Perhaps there's a rise of grass here, soft beneath you, or a curve of earth that fits the body with ease. Whatever form it takes, it can feel welcoming, a place that holds you as though it's always been waiting, and you might allow yourself to settle here, feeling your body drawn naturally into comfort. The ground beneath you can feel steady, supportive, as if it knows how to carry your weight without any effort. Your back may ease, your limbs may lengthen, your breath can deepen into the quiet around you, and you can allow your muscles to loosen like threads released from a gentle hand. Around you, the night continues its calm, the distant river still flowing, the air still steady, the stars still patient in their glow. Every element remains, each one a companion, each one offering its own kind of rest. Perhaps you feel warmth rising from the earth, Notice how natural it can feel to be carried by this place. The mind itself can begin to follow the body, thoughts widening, spreading into the openness, growing quieter with each breath. Everything slow and steady, a presence, an ease in this rest. Time can feel generous, as though every moment wishes to stay with you longer. Each inhale can expand the moment. Each exhale can settle deeper, stretching the sense of now till it feels endless, and you might allow that endlessness to soothe your inner world as you rest here. You may sense that this is what the journey has been guiding you toward, a place where nothing needs to change because everything already belongs. Earth, sky, air, water, stillness, all here, all joined, and you within them. You can let this traveller's rest become your own rest, and as you remain in its embrace, you may feel a gentle readiness just to drift further inward toward the endless night that waits, and the valley can grow quieter still, as though every element of this land has joined together to guide you deeper. Above, the sky can continue to hold its endless canvas, stars steady in their glow. Beside you, the river flows on, its surface shimmering softly. Around you, the air can rest in stillness, cool and gentle, surrounding you like a tender cloak. And beneath you, the ground can support every part of you, steady, patient, whole. You can allow yourself to melt further into that steady embrace. Breath can ease with the night. Each inhale soft, each exhale longer, as though the body has learned the same patience as the sky. You may notice how your whole being can begin to drift with that quiet patience. Perhaps time itself can feel softer here, just flowing like a river, stretching like the stars, resting like air, and in that softness, you may sense yourself carried, drifting further into the kind of night that feels without end. You can allow your thoughts to dissolve into that night, each one slowing, spreading wide, fading gently into the space between stars. Each one can become quieter till only stillness remains, and the night can hold you as you drift. Just a sense of belonging to something vast, timeless and kind. as though the night itself were your pillow. The journey has brought you here to a place where earth and sky, river and air all gather in silence, a silence that soothes, a silence that holds, a silence that deepens with every breath. Perhaps in this silence you can feel yourself merging with the land itself, your breath part of the air, your stillness part of the stones, your quiet part of the river's flow. And as that merging continues, only the sweetness of the night, stretching without measure, waiting without haste, and you can drift now into the night that surrounds you, a night that carries you gently, a night that deepens with each exhale, a night that holds you until sleep itself becomes your companion. And as you rest here, the story fades, the words grow softer, and you can be carried into the quiet that belongs